Okay, like I said again, see that railroad tie? That's indicative of federal jurisdiction. Okay. What kind of federal jurisdiction though? Now you have to ask you have to study federal headship, man. And then once you get past Webster's Dictionary and Black Law's Legal Dictionary and create your dictionary what it is. There you go. Anyway, I'm gonna put you right there while we relocate this federal railroad tie right there. Like Eye of the Tiger, railroad tie, you get it? Oh God. There. Now we can go in the backyard. Oh, got some plants over there. We had to trim the plants now. Now I gotta unlock the door and get the tweezers. What a pain in the caboose. What a pain in the caboose. 'Cause we're watching you, every move you make, every ground you break. 'Cause we're watching you, every move, every sound you make, every move, every house you take. We be watching you. Here, we'll put you right there so you can watch us trim the bush right here. Listen to the plant scream. Ah, don't cut me down. Little plant's like, uproot me, dig me up, brother. Plant me somewhere else, man. Man, this fucking sucks. Little guy's screaming out at me, and he wants to be replanted. Did you see how sensitive I was? I almost killed that bush. Little guy was telling me he wants to be dug up with a shovel and replanted. Imagine that. I just for the hell of it, I would have just killed that little guy. Would have thought nothing of it. Just threw him off like brush to the side, let him die. And I could hear him screaming out to me, please, don't cut me off. Ah. Imagine that. There's only 2 of them right there. I only have to dig up 2 little plants right there and replant them in the backyard with the rest of the weeds. Let's go get the shovel. Every move you make, every arms you break, she'll be watching you. There, I just dug up some of the cat shit dirt right there and put it in the shit box. We're gonna have a proper weed relocation program here for these weeds out here. Most people would just cut them down. I used to just cut them down too, so I got compassion for it. No big deal, but I'm just saying, sometimes I'm in the mood to search and rescue, That's Navy SEAL right all the way. That's the Marines right there. They're the one. That's the White House. The White House is guarded by the Marines, and the Marines are a division to the Department of the Navy Department. Did you know that the Marines work for the Navy? You didn't know that? Yeah. That's right. The Marines are the military for the Navy, and then there's specialties in the Marine. That'd be the Navy SEALs. Search and rescue. Go where no man or woman has gone before. Search and rescue. Here. There you go. Did you know that I'm a Navy SEAL? Did you know that? You didn't know that? Undercover too. And I didn't even try out for the public program. I self-created the position. I'm a self-created Navy SEAL. Did you know that? Self-trained and everything. Under no one's jurisdiction, but the jurisdiction to the self that I created, which is unlimited jurisdiction. That little plant right there. Yep, thanks, bro. Yeah, that looks a little bit too big for that big, too big for that tiny little pot. I'm gonna have to dig that whole thing up. And then there's this guy right here. This one wants to live too, huh? Yep, don't kill me either. All right. Dig them up right there. There you go. Yep. You know that this is a native plant right here, this weed? Did you know? Why is it that this weed grows back every year and you don't have to fertilize it? You don't have to speak sweet nothings to it. You don't have to do anything to it. It just grows back every year all the time. All on its own. Yeah, we'll kill the hell out of all the native plants, won't we? Just kill the hell out of them, huh? And then plant these plants that you have to fucking nurse every year like a little baby every fucking year, huh? It's amazing, huh? Nothing's culturally wild and able to sustain within itself anymore, is it? Because we ripped everything away from the native land, huh? What a bunch of dummies we were, huh? But, you know, we're learning. We're learning how dumb we were. It's time to get smart, that's all. No use being hard on ourselves. That's just the way things are. Anyway. Help me out, bro. Replant me back here. Little weed wants to live. Same thing with these blackberry bushes. See those blackberry bushes? You don't have to put an ounce of fertilizer on them. You don't have to care for them. No nothing. You don't even have to water them. Self-sustaining, native plant to the land. And some say that they were brought in from across the world, far, far away, and they somehow adapted to the environment. And they give the most delicate, sweet, nourishing berry fruit. All treasury prepaid without treasury. Don't even have to pay nothing. Only thing you have to go out is go look at it and pluck it off and eat it. Imagine that. Gee, is that GTE? Or did we all turn into robots? I think we all got turned into robots somehow, huh? Yep. God damn, this fucker's heavy. Whew. This brother's got him a root system to beat a band with. Tiny little plant. I'm gonna plant these over here in the charcoal bin with the rest of this weed family back here. We got 7-foot weeds growing back here. Look at this. They love charcoal. That's all burnt wood pile right there. Look at them fucking weeds, man. 7 fucking foot tall. That looks more like 8 foot tall. All because of this all natural compost called firewood ash. So we're gonna plant this little weed right here. We might give it a little water because, you know, just for the hell of it, since how we dug his ass up, because he really wanted to stay right there where he was growing. But the railroad tie, you know how the Federalists are. They'll railroad tie your ass in a heartbeat and railroad you. Next thing you know, you're in prison all your life, executed. That's just what happens, huh? Oh, that's a sharp, stickery little thing. Man, that sucker's got some teeth on it. That's sharper than a cat's claw right there. There you go, bud. Put you right in there. Thanks, bro. See, he even gave me a big thank you. Thanks for not killing my ass. Man, now suck me up some water, man. Need some water. Here, we'll put your friend in there. Your friend said, nope, I don't want to go there. Put me over here. Yeah, right there, bro. Right there. He says, I want some social distancing. There you go, brother. Bro, I need some social distancing. He says, I need some space. Well, let's go get some water for the little guy. The little guys. So anyway, you think we need to mow this yard today? We might want to mow it. You never know. I mow it whenever I get in the mood. I don't set no day to mow. Just whenever the hell I feel like it, I mow. Doesn't matter to me. And there we go. Now we can put the cat poo-poo thing back. Isn't life fun when we want to have fun with life? I mean, whenever we want to have fun with life, life is always there to meet us, to have fun with us. But if we don't want to have fun with life, then life says, well, hell, if you don't want any fun, then I ain't gonna give you any. See what I'm saying? Is that tantamount to initiating something? Could be. What if? It's all just a story. Is that tantamount to initiating some fun? Whenever we initiate some fun, all of a sudden the universe says, well, shoot, looks like you want to come out and play instead of hide. See what I'm saying? And the universe feels a little bit more secure. More secure when we come out of our shell. Then the universe says, well, I'm gonna come out of my shell too. But it's all just a story, don't believe me. So anyway, let's back this car up and load her up with trash, or at least park her in the backyard. We might go to step B and want to go eat some ice cream, have some lunch, sing some songs, play some guitar, and just let the car just sit back there for a while. Who knows? We're having fun though. Yeah, there's the neighbor. Neighbor's parking out too. Let's see if we can get this car back there without running over stuff and going into. There's a ditch down there too. One brother drove into the ditch one time. He said, "Whoop, went a little too far." Oh, we better turn the music off for some attorney or some musical freak complains of YouTube. Copyright! Hey, he's playing. That's my music. That's mine. It belongs to me. It's all mine. Oh, it's all mine. Oh, look out for a telephone pole now. You got to be able to drive 18 wheels around here if you want to get somewhere. And if you're up to 22, God, you got a set. There you go. Now, the key to driving is just drive slow, folks. If you need to stop and look around, we'll stop and look around. What the fuck are you in a hurry for? Is someone going to laugh at you or yell at you? Is that what? I know. That's the way society is, isn't it? Well, you think it's time to change that? Stop. If you need to stop, get out of your 18 wheels and get out manually and look. Ain't no use running over someone or something unless you want to. Just get out and look, man. And then people are going to start thinking to themselves, well, that's one safe motherfucker. Why didn't I think of that? Gee, how easy life is. I don't care if it takes you 30 minutes to back that fucker up. You'll get it back there. Don't tell me you don't know how to drive an 18-wheel truck. You know how to drive. You don't need no license. You can go 1 inch at a time if you have to get out every fucking inch. Now, come on. Give yourself more credit than what you're worth. You see what I'm saying? We've been trained to be debtors. We're creditors, folks. Just go slow. And then when you get some experience under your ball sacks or your vaginal breasts, then you might be able to pump up a little bit of speed whenever you feel like it. But, if you go too fast, you just might reap the harvest. So, there you go. Oh, you're holding up the whole traffic. Fuck them. Put orange cones out there if you have to. Set up an ice cream stand. Tell them to take a break. Hand out $1 million to their bosses and say, hell with it. Oh, the whole fucking street's off right now for the next 3 hours. We're gonna park this fucking 18 wheels. You all want some food in the store? All right, now settle down. You see how it works? Okay. Oh, look at that. We just hit the top of the truck with a vine. So you know what that means? We're going to have to park the truck and call the Lane County Forestry out here and trim that tree. Park the truck right now. We ain't going to take that tree out. Park it right now. There you go. Everyone get a 3 hours break. All you all in the street, just go around, detour. There you go. We're parking this fucker. We need to trim this tree right here. There you are. This is sheriff knows how to handle things around here, folks. Ain't no use killing shit. Killing everyone just to fucking, see what I'm saying? Relax. There's always tomorrow. And next week, next month, that tree will be trimmed and real quick. And that 18 wheel is going to stay right there in the street till it's trimmed. So, too bad. Unless you bring your forklifts. You got some forklifts out. Bring the forklifts out to the middle of the street and start forking that stuff in the store. There you go. Now you're getting creative. Just open up the back of the truck. Put a ramp up there. Get the forklifts out there. We got forklifts all over the county. Bring them on in. You can get it done. Come on. There you go. Now we're gonna trim this tree right here. Just a little bit of trimming. We just barely snugged on the branch, so just a little bit right there. A little bit right there. A little bit right there. And right there. Get a little bit right there. There you go. Make a little pathway right here. No use tearing the top of the fucking 18-wheel trailer up. We like to keep a nice shiny. Little trees going, oh, Scott, what are you clipping my nails for? It's all right to clip the tree's toenails. You clip your toenails, don't you? It doesn't hurt the tree. The tree actually likes it. Yeah, like it. Clip my toenails, bro. There you go. Little tree likes that. Look at that. Now we got us some nice truck clearance right there. Might even be able to get a double-decker bus under there now. Look at that. All right, now. Bring the brush crew in. Bring the brush crew. Let those people out of the jail. Bring them on out here. You ain't got to put no fucking suits on. Just let them. They'll be back if you want. You just track them down if they don't show back up. Let them out. Let them clean the street there. Give them something to do for fresh air. There you go. They ain't going nowhere. They didn't even commit no damn crimes. It's all robot control, so don't fool anyone. Dumbasses. Go get the little fuckers that are pressing the buttons over in fucking China. The deep state China, not the good China, the deep state ones. And all the rest of the other countries, all the other little button pushing little control freak, mind control little fuckers. Controlling everyone and blaming it on them. Alright. See, that didn't take long. Yeah, we even beat our goal of 3 hours. Look at that. It only took 5 minutes. Now, if you want to be real safe, stand in front of the truck and look at it and see if you got a nice clear shot and If you have to, get yourself a 20-foot, 40-foot ladder, get up there and look at it and think to yourself, well, look, I see some air in between the branch and the top of the truck. Looks like it can go through. Gee, is that G or is that Gee Whiz? Is that just common sense? Or did the sheriff fly west for the century? I mean, how hard does life have to be? I guess as hard as we want to make it on ourselves, huh? And if you want it to be hard on yourself, you can be just as hard as you want on yourself. The universe lets you be as hard as you want on yourself. Just as hard as you want. And it has no problems. No problems just sending you all kinds of hard shit, all the hardest shit you could ever want. I mean, you asked for it, right? I didn't ask for that. Well, you allowed the peer pressure to get you in on it, didn't you? Well, did you fold to the peer pressure? You ain't got no security agreement? Uh-oh. You might want to secure first. Seen those little trucks out there riding around, those little vans out there around the town? They say always secure first with nice brick red letters on it. Secure first. Secure first. There's your clue right there. Secure first. La di da di 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 di. Hey, you know what? We didn't have to back this 18 wheels up. We could have came front end. Look at that. But we sure did get some good experience though, didn't we? Let's bring the 18 wheels straight in this time. And then when we get back there, we just do a quick shot and back it right up to the trash bags. That way we ain't got to turn 18 wheels around in the backyard. Let's bring her back out to the street in front of the public, in front of everybody, and turn this 18 wheels around here right on. Just drive it around the block. There you go. Just drive it around the block. You'll be wonderful. Just drive it around the block and then just go in straight. We got some wonderful experience right there. At least you got to have some experience trimming a tree, backing it up, and when you got back there, you said, well, shoot, I should have brought this thing straight in. Well, just pull it out. Nothing says you can't pull it out whenever you want. See what I'm saying? You got the choice to pull it out whenever you want, and then just go straight in. And you can get a different angle if you want when you're going straight in. Try a different angle. Woo! Oh, sharp turn on up. You didn't make it. Okay, now practice backing it up. You missed the turn. Get some experience backing that stuff. You jacked yourself. You got a little bit jackknifed. That's all right. Ain't nobody gonna be late for work. They got an excuse. All they gotta do is get out their video camera and show it to their boss and say, "Look, here I'm at. I'm on the street. There's a jackknife 18-wheeler. We can't go nowhere, boss. I'm late." So there's an excuse. I still get bonus pay. So everybody got an iPod, just record it and show your boss. It ain't no big deal. You ain't gotta get all mad, huffy and puffy. Just go with the flow and get smart. Come on now. Hey, look at that. All right, hold on. We got to move some fence posts out of the way here. Let's move some of these fence posts out of the way. These happen to be portable fence posts, so it won't be that much of a hassle. This here's a Noonday Delight Bomb Buster Cloud Buster right here. This sucker will break a cloud 3 miles thick. You see the circumference on that dongy thing right there? That's 3 inches worth of cloud buster right there. And then this thing on the bottom down on the ground right here, this sucker will toast an underground bunker. And there's Pee-Pee's little light right here. We'll take out the Pee-Pee light. Pee-Pee's still down under there. Huh, Pee-Pee? Yep. back to life here shortly. Bring out the universal technology. all Pee-Pee's bones are under there. And then when they bring out the universal technology, they'll tap this DNA and put some flesh right back on his body. Same with Tiny up there in the front yard. Did you know that? You can have your grandma and grandpas come back to life. They know how to tap the DNA, put the flesh back on the body, draw the spirit back in, and then reverse the aging process. Imagine that. Come now, ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. There you go. Who said you couldn't get 18 wheels in the backyard, folks? All you gotta do is go slow. Quit being in a freaking hurry. Ain't that a concept? Damn, what a concept. Well, I think that's good enough for now. Balanced enough for now. Shut her off. No use keeping that big rig running. Shut her off. It ain't cold out here. Shut her off. Oh, you got a refrigerated unit on that sucker? Well, you better keep it running. Better keep it running. There you go. Keep that food cold. There we go. Looky here. We're gonna load this truck up full of Lane County's best. All rinsed and clean. Plastics and utensils. It's all plastics, and this is all plastic stuff, man. Everything you buy in the store comes in a plastic container, man. That's 20 bags worth of plastic containers right there. And just because I didn't feel like putting them all together, I just said, what the hell with this? I said, just throw them all in the bag. Otherwise, I could have just used only 10 bags. I would have put all the plastic lids together, put all the cups together. You know what I'm saying? Put one inside the other, one inside the other. Sometimes I feel like that way, and then sometimes I don't. It all depends. So, you know, ain't no big deal to me. Might be to you, though. Sometimes I'm in the big deal mode, though. It's time for lunch break. Lunch. Talk to you later. Hey, hang loose with the 3-finger squishy. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Hang loose. You feel like the 2-finger squishy? Chatterbait daughter, calm. Chatterbait daughter, calm. Slow it down now. Slow down. Ain't no use of being in a big hurry to hide stuff. Slow down. Examine what's going on. Chatterbait daughter, calmly. See you later.